Hey, what's up, comic book fans, my nerdy friends, and my geeky compadres? I hope this video is finding you well. Let's get started. So today I'm doing a video review of Deadpool number 4. This cover is fantastically hilarious. I love that Deadpool is punching out Abe Lincoln. That's so funny. So funny. So if you follow this storyline, you'll know that a necromancer brought back the presidents of past that are dead to right the wrongs in this country, to make the country better, back the way it used to be. But everything went terribly wrong, and the presidents all got together, and they said, you know what's wrong with America? Americans. So they decided to tear the country apart, and so that's kind of brought you up to speed. We start out this book with a fantastic full-page scene of what looks to be Marilyn Monroe doing her famous pose and singing happy birthday to JFK. We come to find out that that wasn't Marilyn Monroe. JFK is re-dead, and Deadpool looks fantastic in a white dress. After the Marilyn Monroe JFK scene, we see Deadpool back on the helicarrier, the SHIELD helicarrier, talking to the agent and Ben Franklin's ghost, and getting information that there are dead presidents at the Golden Gate Bridge. So we see Deadpool just, jump out of the helicarrier like he does, and Ben Franklin follows him. On the bridge, we find 4 dead presidents wiring it up to explode it. To make it explode, to blow it up. Deadpool intervenes. So he suggests that since there's so many presidents, he needs to have a montage. And the music to correspond with this montage, which I love, is fantastic, perfect song, is 5 Minutes Alone by Pantera. I've always loved that song, and it's always been my theme song when I feel like, pretending to beat somebody up or kill somebody. I actually did listen to the song while I read the montage, and it was great. It added so much to it. You should do it too. In the montage, Deadpool kills Zachary Taylor, James K.Polk, John Tyler, and Millard Fillmore. And yeah, that was the end of that scene. And we see Deadpool jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, and he's about to jump onto this passing, boat, this passing yacht with dead president body parts falling from the Golden Gate Bridge, and he's about to jump on it too, but the SHIELD grabs him as he's falling, and it was great. And you see him just, you can see, I'll show you. You see him just busted up and messed up and fantastic. From there, we move on to the Hoover Dam, where apparently there's more dead presidents that want to blow up more stuff in America. So the presidents at the Hoover Dam are Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge, Warren G. Harding, and James Buchanan. These presidents have tried to wire up the Hoover Dam to make it go boom. Deadpool has other plans and quickly kills Coolidge and grabs the dynamite and jumps onto the car where the other 3 are in and makes it go boom instead. From there, we go back to the helicarrier, and Deadpool gets another assignment to find more dead presidents at a nuclear power plant this time. This time it's John Quincy Adams, and Abraham Lincoln. But in the Abraham Lincoln box, it just shows duh. I like that. That was funny because obviously you know who Lincoln is. He's a very, recognizable person. as opposed to some of the presidents in here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm no historian, and I kind of had to look up some of them, but I don't, recognize the face of Zachary Taylor. Sorry, Zachary Taylor. I'm sure you are a great president. Anyway, at the nuclear power plant, Deadpool kills John Quincy Adams, and Abraham Lincoln blows a hole in Deadpool's head and gets away. After that, we head to Vegas, where Abraham Lincoln is taking in an MMA fight. Because what would a dead president do other than go to Vegas and watch two people beat each other up? So Abraham Lincoln interrupts the winner's speech, and Deadpool comes and interrupts his speech. So they start fighting, and Abraham Lincoln is ripped. He takes off his shirt and looks awesome, and so does Deadpool. See that? Look at that. Abraham Lincoln is just beastly. I did not know that about him. So they go on and fight for quite a bit. Deadpool didn't want to do it with swords and no guns and anything, just man on man, so that happens. And at ringside, we find out that there are a few other presidents, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, and William McKinley. They were there, and Deadpool just keeps fighting Abraham Lincoln. Eventually, he gets sick of getting the crap beat out of him, so he gets the MMA fighter to give him a sword, cuts Abraham Lincoln's head off, then rushes the side of the ring and cuts the heads off all the other presidents that are there. We end the scene with William H. Taft coming in on a bathtub and grabbing Abraham Lincoln's head and body and flying off in the magical bathtub of magicalness to somewhere else. At the end page, we find out that what seems to be Ronald Reagan is in space and killing Russians. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Reagan kills a Russian. So, that leads us into book 5, which I'm assuming will probably have Reagan in it. I thought it was a great book. The death total in the end was 15 re-dead presidents, and 2 that are still on the loose, one's body that was taken by another one, and Deadpool at the end. So, yeah, really like the book. I'll keep picking it up. Bring on number 5. I like that. And we'll see what happens next. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Write something neat in the comments down there. Yeah. And subscribe and recommend something for me to read. And if you do, I'll give you a big shout out on the channel, and other people will like you. Like I like you. Because I like you.